Hey there! If it's your first time to watch this video, please check out parts 1 and 2, wherein I showed you how I clean and protect my vintage, pre-loved Louis Vuitton bags. These are the cleaning products that I used. They are also listed in the description box below, but these are all readily available in hardware stores and online stores such as Shopee and Lazada. Note that these were previously tested on discrete areas to make sure there are no damages done to the leathers and canvas. Quick disclaimer that I only use these products on old and vintage bags. Take heed of your client advisor or sales associate's advice that new bags really do not need these products, and the only way to clean them is to use alcohol-free wipes or a soft damp cloth. Also, make sure that when you are cleaning and spraying these products on your bags, make sure that you do it in an open area, preferably outdoors. Make sure that you have some sort of shade and that there's no direct sunlight on you as well as your bags. So please also make sure that you have proper protection to make sure that you don't inhale these chemicals. Alright, let's begin! Today I will be cleaning this pre-loved Hampstead in the PM size, the Dame Azur. It also has the Vachetta leather, and as you can see, this was made in 2014. I got this from a second-hand or a reseller online in Instagram. If you're interested and you are also based in Manila or in the Philippines, please check out their Instagram page. As you can see, the bag is well worn, well loved. The canvas is relatively clean. However, the Vachetta has a lot of watermarks, signs of wear. There's also some scuff marks to the corners. But overall, it's a relatively clean and good condition bag. So what we're going to do is to clean the canvas, also put waterproofing on the Vachetta leather, and probably do some protection. As mentioned, it's always good to do double masking, especially as you are spraying chemicals on these bags. I'm also outdoors, so just make sure that you're protected when you're spraying chemicals. We start by taking out a piece of alcohol-free wipes. So the purest alcohol-free wipes that you can get would be best, and make sure you clean the entire bag with it. So not just the canvas, also go through the Vachetta leather as well as the hardware. Don't worry about getting the Vachetta wet as it has already patinaed over time. Make sure that you also get the dirt from the hardware so that when we start protecting them, the chemical or the product will adhere much better to the materials. Don't forget the edges of the bag. The Hampstead PM actually has Vachetta leathers at the corners, and these are very susceptible to scratches, bumps, and cracks possibly. So just go over the canvas, the bag, and make sure that everything is clean. This is the first step to cleaning and protecting our pre-loved handbag. You can see there's a lot of dirt that was picked up. Also go through the Vachetta leather and the hardware inside the bag. As for the microfiber interior, it's relatively clean, so I didn't have to touch that part. After removing dirt using your alcohol-free wipes, we do a more thorough or deep cleaning using a damp microfiber cloth and saddle soap. So you can be as generous with the use of the saddle soap, as its intended purpose is to really clean leathers and canvases. Make sure that you get every corner or crevice taking out all the dirt, not just from your canvas but also the leather parts. So as you can see here, I'm just taking out, removing all the dirt from the canvas. Continue using the saddle soap on the vachetta parts. You'd be surprised how much dirt you'll get from those corners and those parts that are frequently being used or held by its previous owner. So go through the vachetta lining on the bag. It should take out as much dirt as it can. I also noticed that some of the watermarks faded slightly when I cleaned using the saddle soap. So it doesn't guarantee that it will take out the water stains or the watermarks, as it's already part of the patina. But it should help smoothen the color of your leathers. So do the same for the handles, and yeah, there's a lot of dirt that came out just by scrubbing that part with a soft, damp microfiber cloth and saddle soap. Also go through the leather tabs and do also quick sweeps on the hardware. After a while, the color goes back to normal, or when it dries, because it's already patinaed. There's no need to worry about the leather darkening further. And here is the microfiber cloth full of dirt just from cleaning the Hampstead PM. Next is you take out paper towels and you just cover the areas that you don't want to be sprayed using a water repellent. So for this one, I'm using a water repellent to make sure that it doesn't get further watermarks or further stains. So this is completely optional. I just want to make sure that it doesn't get additional watermarks or water stains. So after spraying the leather side, just wipe the excess product that gets into the canvas. So when I tested this product, it didn't do any damage, I guess, to the canvas. Just wipe it with the water. Just wipe it with the paper towel. So after spraying the first layer, just leave it to completely dry. And what I did is I sprayed a second layer onto the leather. And then just dry it for maybe around 30 minutes. And yes, your leather is protected. Aside from the handle and the lining of the bag, don't forget to also spray the vachetta leather at the corners of the Hampstead. I did 2 layers for this one, and don't worry, the vachetta will dry. Next, take out a paper towel, put some water on it to make it a bit damp, and then put a bit of metal polish. So just go through the hardware or the plate, just check out the dirt that came from that one. Then use a clean microfiber cloth to remove the excess and to buff and polish your hardware. So do this as well for the hardware, the buttons, the rivets, as well as the zipper inside. And then finally, I use the Armor All to protect the canvas. So using a damp microfiber cloth, spray the protectant on the cloth and then evenly wipe the product on the canvas. So this is to further protect the canvas from wear and tear and also avoid possible color transfer, as this is Damier Azur. So make sure that you have every inch, every corner protected by wiping it evenly and using the product generously. So when I did a test on the canvas, there were no damages when I wiped it on the canvas. So this product is actually used on dashboards of cars. So it's made for plastic and vinyl, and since this is coated canvas, you can use the Armor All protectorant for these types of bags. And there you have it. This is my newly cleaned, newly protected Hampstead PM in the Damier Azur. So I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!